everybody, and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. It's August 9th, recording this at about 8:45 in the morning on this Tuesday morning. Normally, this is just a dead quiet time of the year. There's hardly anything going on. We're drying out. When you step on the grass, it's like shredded wheat. Everything's turning brown. We're in some sort of drought. To what degree is, not this year. With what's coming next weekend, this coming weekend into the beginning of next week, and some schools are starting next week, what's coming is very strange for this time of the year. Rain chances, a rainy period, and this could, because we've had so much rain lately, it could vault us into the top 10 wettest Augusts of all time, since weather records were kept in Little Rock. It could vault us into the top 10. Those records go back to the 1870s. What you're looking at here, and I just want to bring this up to show you how wet it's been for much of the state. Not everybody, but much of the state. This is showing you 30-day rainfall amounts from weatherbell.com. And you see pockets of this purple. That's almost a foot of rain over the past, it's actually about 11 inches, but over the past 30 days. And you see pockets of that in White County, right over the airport, and even into western Pulaski County. Southern Arkansas, you see pockets of that. Even where you don't see that purple, when you see that red, still significant amounts of rainfall. Really, the only areas not getting, go back here, not getting that, you see these smaller pockets of yellow. And that's still good rain for this time of the year. So, pretty unusual, in my opinion. Now, we have two things that are coming together for a rainy period. What I'm going to use here is the European model, and you're looking at 500 millibars because this really shows me what's going on. This is valid Friday, late Friday. You see this right here, this yellow and this closed black line right here? Well, that's an upper low, an area of low pressure aloft. We're looking at 500 millibars, about 20,000 feet up into the atmosphere. This is what's bringing drenching rains to Florida and the southeastern United States. This is going to migrate towards Arkansas. So it's along and east of the track that's going to get the heaviest amount of rainfall. And the way this is going to track, again, this is still several days away, so the exact track of this is going to change. But I would say it's eastern Arkansas that's going to see a favorable area, to be in the favorable area for heavy amounts of rainfall with this along the Mississippi River and eastward. At the same time, notice it also shows a trough digging. It's going to send a front. So you've got a front which is going to catch up with some of this moisture, and that front's going to kind of come to a crawl across the state and will be a focus for some of the heaviest rainfall. Again, very strange for something like this to happen, to get an extended period of rainy weather in August. And we get a rainy day every now and then. It doesn't happen all that often, but this is very interesting. This is this is Sunday at 1 a.m. There's that tropical low, well, I wouldn't call it tropical low, upper level low, lots of tropical moisture in that trough. So it barely moves. And then this is at the surface on Saturday morning. There's the frontal boundary coming in from the north. There it is on Sunday morning. It's again, this is going to be the focus area for the heaviest amounts of rainfall. It stalls out. So we're talking about central and eastern Arkansas especially, I think, with the heaviest amounts of rainfall. Western Arkansas, you're going to get rain. That's Monday, the first day of school, so it could be a wet one. And then the front's still there on Tuesday. It begins to wash out, but it's still there. Now, 7-day rainfall amounts. Notice this is, again, from weatherbell.com, but it's taking the Weather Prediction Center's manual, what we call the manual progs. Notice the swath right in here. Do you see the swath of the heaviest rainfall? 8, 10, 5 inches right in here. Well, remember the track of that upper low is right like this. So it's along and east of that track that has the potential for the most rainfall with that upper level low. That's why I think it's eastern Arkansas and areas along and east of the Mississippi River. Now, if that track were to go further towards the west, you'd have to pull that heavier amounts of moisture. And again, we're talking about something several days down the road. Here's the other thing. With the frontal boundary in the state, you could get pockets of heavier rain where thunderstorms occur. And if these start, because the flow is going to be parallel, these thunderstorms may move over the same areas. So this will not catch that situation. But right here, it's showing Little Rock with 2 to 4 inches of rainfall over the next 7 days. 2 to 4 inches. All it takes is about, I think, 3.6 or 3.7 inches of rain, and that will vault this Little Rock, vault our August here in Little Rock to the top 10 wettest in Little Rock weather history. And again, the records in Little Rock date back to the 1870s. I always like to use that set of records because it's one of the longest standing in the state. North Little Rock only dates back to the 1970s, so you get an extra 100 years worth of records across the river in Little Rock. But anyway, that's beside the point. So, you know, the exact track of that upper low, where the front stalls out, those are questions that still have to be sorted out. But the period is going to be overall wet for Arkansas, a rainy period. It's not going to be raining 24 hours a day for 3 or 4 straight days. No, but the rain chances are going to be high. The temperatures are going to come down to below average for much of the state, with lots of clouds and rain, areas of rain and thunderstorms. Again, there could be some heavier thunderstorms where you get the what we call convection, the thunderstorms. Where those occur, you can get pockets of heavier rainfall that what you see here is just not going to be able to pick up on. And you see that really demonstrated with this map here, where you have pockets of heavy rain where these thunderstorms have occurred. You know, you get these. This is a classic demonstration of the rainfall over the past 30 days of that type of scenario playing out over the past 30 days, where some areas of, you know, you get 5.6 inches, it looks like here in Pine Bluff, but northern Jefferson County, it looks like maybe 2 or 3 inches. So you can get drastic variations within a short distance this time of the year with this convective type of rainfall. The other situation that needs to be noted is the fact that today's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the heat index is going to be close to advisory level, maybe even surpassing that, so dangerous heat, but it's going to be very short-lived. Thank you very much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.